What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? Happy Friday. How are you today? Oh, my lighting's all jacked up. Gotta have that good light. Woo! I look rough today, but oh well. The show must go on. I'm Jeremiah Davis, aka the Funding Coach, coming to you with Black Label Friday. If you don't know, Black Label CRM is a uh, white label business funding and business credit building software, right? The ideal candidate is anyone that's in the B2B service industry or B2C service industry that clients to need to build business credit or get access to business funding. All right, we have 21 different loan products, business loan products in the software. We have 200 direct lenders. We have 244 credit cards. We have a step-by-step automated process to become bankable. All right. I'm not using the term build business credit anymore because it's not accurate. Building business credit is only one aspect to becoming bankable. There are four aspects to becoming bankable. That is business credit, personal credit, finances, comparable credit, and what else? Yeah, personal credit, business credit, your finances, and your bank rating score. Okay. And there are too many people out there that are teaching outdated, inaccurate, or just flat out lies about business credit. Business credit does not equal business funding. What business credit does is gives you access to more funding options, but also allows you to purchase things on business credit, not attached to your personal credit, to grow your business, right? And having strong business credit is a key factor. Okay, but in also in the funding, we have our categories for funding for business funding are asset based, um, equipment, or credit based. So within the software, we have those 21 different types of loans. Okay, let me give you a quick summary of some of the so-called asset-based types of um, loan products. So anything that the business has is an asset. The number one thing is revenue. The cash flow of the business is the revenue or the asset that you can borrow against. That comes under classification of revenue-based loans, working capital, merchant cash advance, 401k. Other assets are accounts receivable, purchase orders, real estate, residential or commercial, okay, inventory, hard asset based lending, any hard asset as a value, land, things like that, valuables, okay, recurring payments, settlements, a book of business that you get monthly income from, okay, contract, you got government agencies, school, city, state, federal contracts that you can use as collateral to borrow against. And loan note buying. Basically, somebody buys the notes of your loan and you kind of like reselling it on the secondary market. Okay. So, but then you have equipment-based programs. Equipment-based programs are anything buying or financing or leasing equipment, equipment sell leaseback, using your current equipment as collateral to borrow against. And then you have your truck, tractor, trailer financing. And then we have credit-based programs. These are the programs that you need to have a 680 or higher personal credit score to access. Business credit cards, business lending credit union, SBA loans, private lending credit lines, peer-to-peer lending, or startup business funding, bridge financing. So with our software and our pre-qualification scan, the software takes the data that's entered by the client and pre-qualifies them for one or more of these types of loans. Okay, and you'll know immediately how or what to do to take the client into one of those loan products day one. Now, when you become bankable, this is where you can go get the corporate only financing, the larger business term loans, the large business lines of credit, or SBA loans. Those are are accessible when you become bankable. So to become bankable, you need to build your business credit with the 10, 15 trade lines. You need to have your personal and business finances in order, your taxes paid up or payment plan on your taxes. You need to be making, 20, 30, 35,000 or more in your business every month. Um, Things that need to be in business for more than at least a year, but preferably 2 to 3 years to access some of these funding products. So when you become bankable, you can go into a bank and get this. Oh, one other thing you need is to have comparable credit. You need to have established, your business has established a comparable credit equal to the amount that you're trying to borrow. So if you want to go to a bank and get $100,000 business term loan, they're going to see if you have access to $100,000 in vendor accounts and credit cards and business lines of credit, things of that nature, right? If you have those things, then you're more likely to get approved for the $100,000 unsecured business loan, term loan. Okay. Um, the SBA. The SBA is looking for a minimum small business FICO score of a 155 or SBSS score, right? That is a combination of your business credit and your personal credit combined, and it tells the lenders that you are credit worthy. Okay. But today's topic, what we're talking about today, we're going to be talking about um, our new feature coming to the software. The new feature that we have coming into the software, well, it's already there, but we're about to put it on steroids. Okay, it is our credit card funding estimator. Okay, what that does, what the credit card funding estimator does, right? When we pull in the credit report into the software, it is going to analyze the credit report and give us a report on all the credit cards you have on your file, date open, close, late, good standing, your DTI, are all your credit cards under the 30% or 40%, ideally, but 30 is better, utilization, things of that nature. And then the software is going to tell you which credit cards you should apply for, okay, or your client should apply for if you have the software. So let me see if I can show it to you real quick. See how it's going to work for you. Okay. Okay. So here's the software and the 244 credit cards. It's under financing. And you have 244 credit cards. So we already have 244 business and personal credit cards in the software. We have typical interest rates, um, annual fee for the card, and the average approval process. But we have 10 plus pages of credit cards. And then we have it color coded by credit score, by credit, right? So white tier is 680 to 699, right? If you don't have a 680, you shouldn't be applying for any of these, okay? Because you're most likely not going to get them, all right? You get other credit cards you can get, I mean, you can get a credit card of 600, 625 credit score. So there's other cards out there. But the point of this product is to get these 0% interest credit cards with 0% introductory rate for 12 to 18 months. Being able to utilize those credit cards to grow your business and pay it off before your introductory interest rate ends or 0% introductory rate ends. Okay, but wouldn't it be nice to have a machine that can analyze a credit report and recommend the top 10 credit cards that you should apply for? Okay, that's what we're about to implement and automate, so that as soon as we click a button, right, we get the credit report, it gives us the analysis and the cards, and then click a button to apply for those 10 credit cards, and then get those 10 credit cards in the mail. Okay, so this is going to make this whole thing more robust. Now, here's the caveat. Let me take a minute and explain to you how this stuff works, because I don't think a lot of people understand. Um, these are business credit cards that are PG, right? There's several classes of credit cards, or vendor accounts. You got your vendor accounts; those are credit cards or department store cards, like your Quill, Granger, Uline, things like that, where you have a specific card to buy products from that vendor, right? Or net 30 or net 60, 90, 120, right? The net means that you have that time period to pay the balance of that credit card or that purchase. All right. Then you have non PG business credit cards and you have PG business credit cards. Okay. The PG credit cards are personally guaranteed, are ones that are piggybacked off your personal credit, right? But now they're not supposed to report to your personal credit, but they're using your personal credit to qualify you for the amount of the credit card. So if you want, like, say, a $5,000 credit card, they're using your personal credit to approve you for that limit. Okay. Here's the thing, though. If you have, say you have three credit cards for $5,000 each, okay, when you go and apply for a business card, sometimes with the same credit card issuing company, right? They usually want to give you 3 to 5 times higher limit on the business side than the personal side. So that $5,000 credit card getting a $15,000 to $25,000 business credit card that you personally guarantee. Now, the other cards, that's the business credit cards that are not PG, that requires a more robust um, um, business credit profile, right? When you have the resources and you get that business credit card with a $50,000 limit or higher, or what have you, $100,000 limit, things of that nature. Okay. What this is going to do, though, is going to allow you, if the client does not have a huge amount of business revenue, but they have good personal credit, allow you to get these business cards for that client, and then they can utilize those cards to invest in their business. And then they can pay those off with the proceeds of their investment for their business without adding on any more debt per se, right? You still have to pay the cards, you got to treat them responsibly. But the more you use them, the more responsible you use them, the higher the limits go. So that goes towards building comparable credit. Okay. That's what I'm saying. If you use all the mechanisms we have in the software, you'll be able to build comparable credit. Within 4 to 6 months, you could have maybe 100, 200, $250,000 in comparable credit, combination of credit cards, vendor accounts, business lines of credit, and things of that nature. All right. We have more lenders now. We have a lender now that has a MCA alternative. So with a 600 or better credit score, all right, and at least 20 to $35,000 monthly income, they will give you a line of credit, and they're going to utilize your annual revenue instead of your monthly revenue. Okay, I have another lender that's offering business term loans that you can use your primary home residence as collateral. You got any equity in your home that they can use that as collateral. So we're getting new funding products to help your clients access these resources and grow their business. Okay, but when we add this credit card funding estimator and the automation to that, you'll be able to get your client 10 credit cards within the first day if they qualify. Okay, and then if we go to the credit-based programs here, right, we give you the outline right here, right? These are the requirements. You must be a for-profit entity in good standing. Um, uh, must have a physical location in the United States. No delinquents on any existing debt. Okay, taxes, loans, cards. You can't be delinquent on any funding products on your taxes or loans or credit cards. Of course, you have to have at least 20% or more ownership of the company with a 680 credit score. No history of recent bankruptcies, foreclosures, or tax liens. Have comparable credit or comparable debt history, right? You want 50,000K, you got to already have access to 50,000K. It's just the same thing with a personal credit card. You got a personal credit card, 5,000, you go to another credit card company, and they're more likely to get approved you for a 5,000 or higher limit because they want you to use their card over the one you already have. Same thing in the business arena. When they see that you have good credit and you have a good business credit profile and good income, that you don't have to look for money. Money comes to you. Okay, that's what you're trying to get to a place, right? Not so now when you become bankable by using these tools, right? You're not playing catch up. You have access to lines of credit, credit cards, vendor accounts, everything you need, and even cash, right? Getting a business term loan with a low interest rate with monthly payments for a 5, 10, 15, 20-year term, okay? You can get those things are available if you know how to get them, right? Our software shows you how to help your clients get to a bankable situation. When you're in a bankable situation, you don't worry about money. You can grow your business. You can buy more products to sell. You can buy more inventory. You can hire more people. You can invest in marketing, right? And you stop using your operating capital, right? Stop using your operating capital. Every dollar going in, going right back out. Leave the money in the bank. Use credit to make your monthly purchases that you need for your business. Pay them on time, 10 days before they're due, right? And 4 to 6 months, you could your business can be bankable and credit worthy to secure premium loan products or premium financial products. So that is the whole point to all this. We're making the software much more robust by giving you more tools to facilitate and offer your clients resources that really help them grow their business. Okay, that's what the whole objective is that you become the authority by using the Black Label CRM, but you're helping small business owners in your community do it the right way, right? You become the local hero. So let me go back over here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into oops, the client portal and show you a couple things over here because I want you to see, you know, how it looks from your client's point of view. So now I'm logging into going from the back office, pulled up a client, one of my dummy accounts, and then I'm going to click log in as user. So now I'm in the client portal. Now the client portal is broken down, right? So first thing we got is access funding. So now this client, right, if you got the yellow house, that means that they're pre-qualified and they've submitted an application for that loan product. The plus means they qualify for that loan product. So if I click on um, okay, credit cards, here's the pop-up, right? Gives you this basically becomes your loan application once they click submit. But they have to go down to the bottom, answer all the questions, and then click the submit button. So let me look at one that is not applied for. Let's do let's just do merchant cash advance. So we just got this. So if I go in here, I put down, how much are you looking for? You know, let me say $100,000. What are you most concerned about? The interest rate, getting as much as possible, keeping the payments low. So you can pick a little, let's keep the payments low. What's your revenue last month? Let's say 25 to 50. All right. What's the purpose of the loan? We got working capital, we got a purchase, we got inventory, we got payroll, we got business acquisition, we got consolidation. Let's just do working capital. Okay. And then have you had any bankruptcies? No. Have you had any public records? No. Is there any other financing in place, loans or credit lines? Um, let's say yes. And then the personal information, date of birth, personal annual income, things like that, social, right? And then you go down here and you click submit. Now, if you have the software and you opted in for the white label loan processing, that this application is coming to us. We're calling that client representing your company and we're closing the loan. We're going to verify them, call it concierge call. That's just to make sure they're verified and they want to move forward. We send them a secure link and then they upload the supporting documents and then we submit those to the lenders and they get back to you, right? On the credit cards, we're building this mechanism in-house so you'll be able to supply for those credit cards initially. So what happens if a business owner comes in, they meet the criteria, they get the top 10 credit cards they should be approved for based on their credit profile, and we get them $150,000 in unsecured credit. Okay, we call this UBF funding or unsecured funding. UBF stands unsecured business financing. All right, but Now if they have $150,000 in credit cards, say it might be 4 or 5. What can they do? How can they use those credit cards to increase their revenue for their business? There's a million ways because they can invest in marketing, they can invest in equipment, they can invest in whatever they need, hire more people, things like that to facilitate more clients. So it's a really game changer because there's no other platform that's offering this automated business credit card offer that we have that we're building into the software. Once we have that completed, we have the first round of funding completed. We're going to have the coaching completed probably in the second quarter, and then we have a second round. So our new business model is get them in, get them funding, and then upsell them to becoming bankable coaching, and then 4 to 6 months have them bankable ready, and then going back out and getting a premium loan product within that after that first initial 4 to 6 months. Okay, and then our second round of funding, we're focusing on the premium loan products where they're getting 100, 200, 300, $500,000 in funding because they check all the boxes. They are bankable. They have comparable credit. They have the right bank rating score. They have the right SBSS score, this small business FICO score. They have the business revenue. They have all the documentation in order. Because when the bank asks for a business plan for SBA or business term loan, you got to produce that, or you're not getting a loan. Okay. If if the bank sees that you have unpaid taxes, they're not going to approve you. So our bankable coaching system is designed to check all those boxes and get a client ready for a premium loan product or become bankable as fast as possible, right? And get them the resources. And our coaching is for 1 year. So after the 6 months, they should be bankable and ready to go. And then the other 6 months, we're teaching them how to stay bankable. This is the real kicker here, right? It's not one and done. You want to be able to become bankable and stay bankable. How do you stay bankable? By following our instructions, following our coach's instructions, keeping your operating cash funding in your bank account. And that's important because that's the only way you can increase your bank rating score. The longer you have the money in your checking account, your business checking account, the higher your bank rating score goes, right? You want to see what the bank rating score looks like? Let me go ahead and show it to you. Rating score. Okay. So I'm gonna go back here and go to no, I'm sorry. It's in lender compliance. Okay, right here, part of step one of lender compliance, we have bank rating. Okay, and right here, we outline what your bank rating score is. If your daily average balance in your checking account, your business checking account um, is basically in the threes, that means your daily average balance over 90 days is between a low three, which is $100 to $399, or a high three is $700 to $999. So you're not getting funding because you're a low three. You cannot service the debt when when your daily balance is in this area. All right, four, that's $1,000 to 4,000, so on, 7,000, 10,000, 9,999. Okay, but if you're in the fives, the minimum low five, that means your daily average balance is over $10,000, right? Then there's also a six. Now we're looking at over $100,000. So if you have all your ducks in a row and you know the plan, you know the protocol, how to get there, and that's what the software does. It shows you how to get there, right? We have virtual coaches on every step in the client portal and the admin portal to educate you and teach you and guide you through the system. Um, and quite frankly, if you want to outsource everything, right, we provide those services too. We'll do the outsourcing. We'll do the outsourcing for your first round of funding. We'll do the outsourcing for the become bankable coaching. We'll do the outsourcing for the next lending product or business term loans or premium loan products, all in one ecosystem. Okay, that's what we're talking about. This is a game changer. All right, you got unlimited use of the Success Scan. Let me pull up Success Scan really quickly so you can get a look at what that looks like. I want to show y'all other people's stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, so here's a client that submitted a pre-qualification assessment or success scan, and they came back with a pre-approval or pre-qualification, not pre-approval, pre-qualification purchase order, equipment, truck and vehicle, SBA, and ETC, the employee tax credit. So they said they have more than 1 2 W-2 employees. Excuse me, and that's a funding that we have lenders that do ERC advances. So if you got any clients that qualify for ERC, then we got lenders that will give them an ERC advance. That's 26 30, about 28 $36,000 in free money because you don't have to pay it back. Okay, things like that. But basically, this is all information that was entered by the individual to see what they pre-qualified for. So by adding that credit card portion and understanding all the other aspects of becoming bankable, you're going to be a rock star. You're going to be a rock star. I charge my client $750, and if I use the software to better serve my client, does your team take any funding on the back end? No. Uh-uh. If you can do all the funding yourself without us, and you keep 100% of the money. Now, if you want to use us for the white label loan processing, which is a service we offer, it's optional. You can opt in, and then when those scans come in and they pre-qualify, if you opt in, and we'll contact them and close them, then you're going to get 35% of the commission. We're going to get the rest, but we're going to do all the work for you. Okay, but it's not mandatory. If you don't want us to do it, it's totally optional. You can use the software, you can provide your clients with the service, you can charge what you want. All you but basically, I mean, we're going to automate the whole process for you, especially the business credit building and becoming bankable. It's a DIY platform, or you can offer the live coaching, or you can outsource the live coaching. If you don't want to use us for outsourcing and live coaching, we have a vendor in the software that you can partner with. They will give you one of their employees. You will add that employee as a coach in your system, and then you will assign the clients that you want them to coach. Now, they only charge $550 per client one time for the year. So you charge 7,500, right? And you give them 550, and then your hands off, and they're going to do the babysitting and the hand holding with your client. Okay, for 12 months for $550 per client, one time fee. Okay, if you want ongoing services for them after that, that's what you can run your business any kind of way you want to. Okay, so it's totally optional to have to do everything on your own, or you can outsource it here. What's the difference between the software and the credit builder? It's all in one. Okay, so we got it set up to where the client comes in, gets a success scan, which is free and unlimited use with the software, right? And that pre-qualifies them for one or more of the 21 different loan products. It also assesses their business credit. So let me show you what that looks like real quick. Okay, so I'm going to go into the members status CRM here on a particular client. So when that scan comes in, down here, it's showing you the software checks and verifies 150 data points that are public record. So if the entity is in good standing with the Secretary of State, is the email, and it is a business email, it's a business address, a business phone number. The software will tell you if it's a business phone address or a residential address, if it's a phone, a landline, or a cell phone, and it will have red X's where those things you need to address. 411, are you listed at 411? We got the resources to you just click a button and takes you right to the 411 directory, and they can list themselves. Okay, so we got red X's here. Bank rating score, we don't have that. Do you have CD business? All these things are part of the become bankable process. So the software is already laid out in an exact format, step by step. Step one is lender compliance. Step two is building is optimizing your credit, making sure you have the business credit profiles with D&B, Equifax, Experian Business, and Credit Safe. All right, and then assets, things like that. Online analysis. The software gives you an online web score, all right, or a NAP validation score to say, hey, your website or your social media presence is weak. Why? Because lenders are looking at that now. You cannot have a weak web presence and be a serious business owner in this day and age. Okay. Do you have a business plan? Why do you need a business plan? Because you're applying for some business term loans and some SBA loans. SBA loans, particularly, they require you to have a business plan. But we have vendors in the software that do that for you, and they have commission. They pay you a commission for every client you send to them, right? And we have a lot of that stuff already white labeled in there too. So you can partner with those individuals, get the 100% of the commission, and do it under your brand. Okay. W-2 employees, right? Here, 2 trade lines. The system found 2 trade lines that are already reporting on public record, right, for this business. So you know we need 10 to 15 post-pandemic to qualify for some of these loan products. You need a minimum of 10 reporting trade lines to your business credit to qualify for the tier 4 or the other funding products, especially like SBA, to get that 155 SBS score or things like that. So the software is doing all this for you. You have Experian Business, you have Credit Safe Business, you have Equifax, you have D&B. Okay, this is all automatically done with the scan, and it's unlimited use. Okay, now when you activate them as a paid client and you collect the money, they only have limited access. Let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so we give the clients right here, we can upload the credit report, right? That's MyScore IQ business model. It gives us 3 bureau FICO 8 scores, and 2 business credit scores can be directly imported into the software. All right, then we got access funding. Here's where they can get the loan, because we know most people don't care about business credit. They care about what business credit gets them. They want to access money. Well, let's get them a loan, right, and make some money, and then upsell them to the paid coaching program, all right, out of the money you just got them, okay? And then we go to lender compliance. So lender compliance is all your business credit foundation, entity, location, phone, website, email, EIN, business bank account, your agency, your SIT code, your NAICS code, right? Then we got business plan, we got UCC filings, we got corporate only facts, we got bank rating, comparable credit, and CDs. So this is the client portal. Everything you're seeing is in the client portal. So here's a list of banks and credit unions to offer the certificate of deposits that report as a business line of credit. You need one, get a secured one, right? And then once that reports, you go to other banks and get an equal or more amount on a line of credit, business line of credit. That all goes towards building comparable credit. Okay, that means that once they say they get, say, $5,000 secured line of credit, they go to another bank and they apply. They might get a $5,000 or $10,000 line of credit with the other bank because they're going to see you already got one. So they're going to give you equal to that or more because they want you to use their line of credit over the one you got. You do that 2 or 3 times, you could realistically have $100 or $1,000 in lines of credit that's like free money sitting there because you're not paying for it until you draw off of it. Okay, but we explain that all the way through here, right? What is comparable credit? Bang, bang, bang. This they tell you exactly. Here's the video avatar that walks you through, explains it. So your do-it-yourself clients and your VIP clients get access to the exact same thing. Only difference is the VIP paid the $500 or $7,500 to talk to you once a week. Okay, that's the only thing. But every resource to complete, and all these resources, you can partner with them. Like, okay, entity filing, right? If you already have affiliations with these guys and they click this button and sign up for that, you're getting paid a commission for that. And that's all the way through the whole thing. We got the trademark infringement database. We got the foreign entity thing. So we're walking through step by step, exact process, right? We get to the business location, say business location, right? You don't have a virtual office. Here are vendors that pay you commission and they get their own visit, their big ops. And we have 10 of these in each category, right? I can show you that in the back office. So if I go over here, right here, I said revenue earning vendors. Okay, in a drop down box. So you want VoIP phone service? Here you go. Bing, boom. So now we have 10 VoIP phone services. Here's the affiliate sign up link right here. Am I sharing? Did I stop sharing? Oh, my bad, y'all. I always do that. Okay, so I'm in the back office, right? What I was showing you is here on the client portal for each step. You got the entity filings right there, right? These are vendors that provide entity filings that you can partner with and make commission on every step of the way, right? So we got business location. Here's those vendors that you partner with. In the back office, here's a list of the vendors right here that you have the affiliate sign up right there. You have your monetization link, and then you go into it and you put the order display in the client portal. So we got VoIP phone service. Let me go to VoIP to the phone service, right? We got 411 phones and 411. So here are the vendors that I've already partnered with that I have my affiliate link attached to, and they click the link and they go sign up for the phone number. All right. And then once they have the phone number, here is the button to list themselves with the Master Foreign Directory. Click the button, takes them right there, fill in the information, do a verification call, and you're done. Okay. You're done. Right. So we got back over here. Let me go. Back in this area where I'm showing you, I was showing you the vendors right here. Okay, so there's a drop down box, virtual office. All right. Now we have about 10 in each category, but you can partner with as many as you want. You can only display 4 in the client portal. So these are the 4 I got in display. So I got Opus right here. I can go over here, click on a little pencil, and then I can put my monetization link here, and I can choose the order display, and I click update, and that's going to update in the client portal. So all of these are listed right here, and you can partner with them directly. But better than that, under the marketing section, we have a list of them that are white labeled. So here, these same vendors, so entity formation, you got CorpNet and you got Legal Inc. They're going to provide the service through the fulfillment under your brand. Virtual office, we got My Company Works, and then we have Mail Labs. They got a white label virtual office. Phones, SkySwitch and virtual. We got domain registration, emails, web hosting, website building, SEO, social media. All these are white label vendors for lender compliance, your business credit foundation, right? A business evaluation, tax prep. Now, also, if there's any service that you do in house, like credit repair or tax prep or web design, you can list yourself as the only resource for that particular service in there. Or if you want to use a friend, we don't care if it's you or whoever. If you got somebody you prefer to use to fulfill that, we will customize that in your software so you get that as well. Okay. So all that stuff is laid out, right? And like I said, in the client portal, the clients are just walking through the steps, right? They go down, complete the step. They got a one pager, and then they got the video avatar. They go to the next step, complete the step. This is the whole system. Once they get through lender compliance, now they optimize reporting, setting up their Experian business, credit safe report, Equifax, DNB, credit scores, right? Owner's credit, right? So if I click on owner's credit, right? If they need credit, personal credit, I got this listed. I don't have any of the vendors in the software listed. This is my company, okay? I don't want to send them out somewhere else to do credit if I know how to do it in-house, all right? But all these things come in, and then once they're complete with optimizing the reporting, Then we got your online analysis. We got the web rating score here, right? So when they put in their website in the scan, we're running the score. They tell you what's passing, what needs to improve, where are the errors. And then the drop down box on the errors gives you the instructions on how to fix it. You know, all that. Okay, then we have optimize your web score. We got NAP validation, fixing NAP listing, and then we're going to build credit. Now, here's all your vendor accounts, right? So we got to broken down your net 30 vendor accounts. You click on about vendor credit. You must have 10 trade line reporting trade lines. All right, all the instructions. All right, here's some trade lines here, but here's the new, improved, updated post-pandemic tier criteria, right? Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. Okay, Tier 4 criteria is the same thing as the business term loan criteria. The trade lines, number of trade lines, the amount of the trade line, the Paydex intelligence score, the time in business, the Lo-Fi bank rating score. Okay, so we're educating them also as they go through this. All right, then we have it broken down into your net 30 vendors by category. So now here are all those vendors. We tell you who they report to, what term it is, and what do you need to qualify. Now you have to go outside the software to apply for them, but they're all right here. And so it's vitally important that they get the vendor trade lines that they need to use every month. They need to use them at least 3 consecutive months to report. A lot of vendors are not reporting until they have 3 consecutive purchases and payments. The reason why, because they're not in business just to report your credit, your business credit. They're in business for you to buy their products. They're giving you a line of credit so you can buy their products. Okay, so they instituted, a lot of them instituted 3 consecutive months of purchase and payment before they report. So it's vitally important that you guys get the trade lines that you need to use on a recurring basis. What that does, keep on using them, you're going to get higher limits. That goes to comparable credit. You stop using your operating capital. You got the money, your cash sitting in the bank for a longer period of time. That increases your bank rating score. So it's multifaceted. You know what I mean? Okay. And then we have it broken down by industry type. High tech, auto, office, cleaning, building industry, so on and so forth. But then we also have cash cards. All right, business cash cards. Okay, because you need so many installments and so many revolving. All right, same tier 1. They report to Experian. It's a revolving trade line, so on. Brex, Divvy, Metro, Wells Fargo, and these are broken down by industry as well. And once you have your 10 trade lines here, then you can go organize your finances, right? Business finances, your pro forma, your personal finances, your business evaluation. Then you got to become bankable, right? Eligibility for credit, use of proceeds, exiting debt, existing debt, the revenue types. And then we have a bonus section. I love this part because this is 3,000 vendors, credit extending vendors that you can search by product type and service type, right? So for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to go to food service because there's at least 1 or 2 in each category. But I go to food service, click that, bing, bang, boom. I got a whole page of food service vendors that a restaurant, food truck, something like that, you can get these, your styrofoam cups and your frozen chicken and whatever I'm selling. But wouldn't it be nice to have vendors that you can buy your products for and pay them over the net 30, 60, 90, 120? Okay, this is what we offer. This is what the software does. Automate the whole process from funding to building business credit or becoming bankable. I hope that answers your question. Yeah. So, and the best part of all this, check it out. Let me show you one more thing. I'm about to go off. All right, I'm about to sign off for the weekend. Yeah. So I find it. Okay, I'm going straight to the pricing. All right, I got the demo on demand right here. Click the button, put your email name in there. Of course, you're going into my campaign, so suck it up. but you'll get the demo delivered to you. Okay. So now we have monthly plans. Okay. So the software only right now, $29.97, and the annual renewal is $14.97, or $297 down, $297 a month for 12-month contract. And then you can renew on your annual basis. You can stay on the monthly, or you can upgrade to the annual. Okay. And then the business builder, Black Label CRM Business Builder, includes everything in the software, right? You got your internal coaching CRM, automatic emails, API integration, funding access, pre-qualifications for clients, the massive the programs and lenders, unlimited success scans. You know, we don't compete with you. 200 service vendors, 3,000 credit extending vendors, 240 for credit cards, transparent platform, enroll unlimited employees, affiliates, agents, and clients, 21 loan programs, 200 direct lenders, current business credit and funding training, multiple landing page templates, video explainer video avatars, 30 industry partner database. These are the people you need to partner with that can send you consistent referrals. Okay, got your client portal, you got your agent portal or your affiliate portal, you got 14 marketing resources, you got white label promotional videos, white label ebooks, credit card funding estimator, white label business credit coaching, white label loan processing, so on and so forth. On the business builder, you get all that. Plus, we'll build your website, logo. We'll connect to Go High Level CRM with your appointment scheduler, phone system, social media calendar, email campaigns, auto text message campaigns, any text message campaign, blogs, workflows, Google My Business for local SEO, 9 additional marketing ebooks, and we integrate the website, the Go High Level, and the Black Label CRM. That's $6,000 with the $3,000 annual renewal, or $600 down and $600 a month. And then an optional opt-in for $97, we'll give you 20 social media posts, 20 additional emails. So the software comes with 22 canned emails. So when somebody completes the scan, they're automatically going out. After those 20 goes out over 40 days, with this package, we're gonna give you an additional 40 emails for the marketing. And then every month, if you want to opt in for this, we'll give you 20 more social media posts and emails every month, and 4 blogs, 1 a week. So you get all that, 20 social media posts, 20 additional emails, and 20 blog posts, all SEO written for AI written for SEO every month for $97. Okay, so you get everything. And then if your renewal, you don't have the 1,500 for this, what you should, because your first client that completes a CIS scan and gets funding pays for it. Okay, say if you get a $50,000 loan closed and the commission is 10%, that's $5,000 for one client. If you do that, let us do it, and we do the 35%, that's still basically $1,750. So 5,000 times 35%, you made $1,750, and we're going to do all the work. Okay, yeah, you just become a lead gen machine, and then let us do all the heavy lifting. You're still going to make $5,000 to $10,000 per client. Easy peasy. Right. Well, for the year. So you get that for the year. The annual renewal is $1,500. And then the credits. We got credits too. I don't want you to misunderstand. So let me go and show you how the credits work. Okay. So with the software, you get your first 5 credits included. A credit is equal to a paying business credit client, not funding, right? You can do all the funding you want without using credit, right? You also get a 6th credit for yourself. So you can use your own, build your own credit, put yourself in the system, learn the system, things like that, right? But then you can resell those 5 immediately. And then when you need more credits, they're right here. Okay, that's $150 a piece. It doesn't matter if it's the DIY or the VIP, right? So your price is the same. It doesn't matter. Or you can buy 5 over here for $625, and then you just buy them when you need them. Or you can buy 10 for $1,000, or you can get 20 for $2,000. Okay, but other than that, that's the only cost. Okay, and your annual renewal. So yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, if you have affiliates, most of the affiliates probably already in here. You just have to copy your current affiliate link and place it into the slot. And if it's not in there, send us the details. We'll vet them and we'll add them to the software. Okay. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything you're doing the old-fashioned way is now automated, right? So anyway, guys, I was supposed to do 32 minutes. I did an hour. Listen, I guess, hey, if you want to know more, go to the website, book an appointment. Get the demo, watch the demo. Matter of fact, let me show you what else. I have a ton of videos on YouTube, so you can go to Black Label CRM on YouTube, or um, I'm gonna go back to the website real quick. So up here, we have a video gallery that you can go to, right? So we got lender compliance. All our videos and avatars are less than 3 minutes long. I don't believe in long bunch of long drawn out stuff. But these all these here are here for you to look at. You can go on the home page. You got request your demo right here. That's automated, auto delivered to you. We got a free ebook on the fintech, basically mastering business credit and funding with Black Label CRM. You can get that, and it's free. And then if you go to YouTube and you type in Black Label CRM, and you just click on the live, then you'll see all my lives for the last 2 years talking about different features of the software. So, sounds good. Okay, guys. Listen, thank you very much. I look forward to talking to you. Give me a call and get you set up. All right. My name is Jeremiah Davis. I'm the Funding Coach. Peace.